And I'm back. This time I am going to review Earthyard, which was a suggestion from Amanda. This is an Australian brand, it looks like. So let's take a look. Shop, essential oils. Let's take a peek. By category, featured. Kind of looking for the A to Z list. Okay, here we go. Let's zoom right in there so everyone can see. My face is getting cut off. Can't have that. Alrighty. Let's take a look at Bergamot and see what they have listed here for safety. I'm anticipating or expecting or hoping they at least have it flagged for phototoxicity. Actually, it's BF. That typically means bergaptan free, so this is not phototoxic. So let's take a look and see if it mentions anything. That's interesting. It has a map of the source. So it doesn't actually say that, but it does say BF, which typically means that it's bergaptan free and not phototoxic. So, okay. Let's look at, you know what, I am going to look here because although we went over this, we pretty much go over this on every profile, same with the Bergamot. I am interested to know if they have the safety issues listed here or not. Even though we know it's not safe, let's take a look and see what they have listed here. Okay, so I saw this on the Bergamot as well. They are saying not to apply directly to the skin or ingest without dilution. So I don't know if they mean do not apply to the skin without diluting and do not ingest, or do not apply directly to the skin at all. And if you ingest, dilute first. It's hard to tell by their wording what exactly that they recommend. And it does look like that was also on the other essential oil. So this is probably their generic recommendation, their generic warning for essential oils. I'm not seeing anything here letting you know that it's anticoagulant or potentially carcinogenic or not safe for use during pregnancy or anything like that, though. So I'm not seeing the specific safety information listed here, but let's go ahead and see if they have safety information for maybe other essential oils. So this one we went over in the last one of the last brands, I should say. This is an essential oil that is safe for ages 10 and above due to the cineol. Let's see if they let you know that. It does have a camphor scent. So it does say do not apply neat to the skin, not recommended for ingestion. So their wording is slightly different on this one, but the same intent. And I'm not seeing anything about ages 10 plus. Okay, well, let's take a look at cardamom would be also 10 plus. Let's take a look and see if they mention anything about carrot seed oil not being safe for pregnancy. Let's see. Doesn't say that. It just says do not apply direct to the skin or ingest without dilution. It doesn't say anything specifically about avoiding during pregnancy. Let's see. There's cinnamon bark. This should be flagged for because it's anticoagulant. It can cause the blood to thin, and that is something that is known with cinnamon bark. It has a very low topical maxazole. You have to be very, very careful with it. I'm not really seeing that here. So I'm just seeing a bunch of benefits, and I'm not seeing any specific warnings other than do not ingest or apply neat to the skin, which is not a bad thing to let you guys know, but it's not very specific. Cinnamon bark has a very, very low topical max of 0.6%, so you have to be very, very careful with that, or 0.06. La 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 la. No, 0.01. Cinnamon leaf is 0.6. I always get those confused. They're very, very low. They're under 1%, so you have to be super careful when you use those. Let's take a look at eucalyptus. It's hard. The names they have on here for the eucalyptus is like a eucalyptus strawberry gum. What is that? Let's see what this one is. Let's see if we can tell by the botanical name which one this is. Blue Amali. That one I have heard of before. Yeah, eucalyptus lemon is just like lemon. That doesn't have the concerns with children. Polybractea, right. Okay. So this is... Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing safety. Okay. Well, let's see if they have any blends. Blends right here. Let's see if they have any essential oil blends. See, when there's names like Hush, I guess that could be calming or sleepy, but like a Pharaoh blend, like what does that mean? Bright light blend, like what do these mean? See, Breathe Free blend, I understand that. Some of those other ones, like there aren't therapeutic properties for Pharaoh. You know what I mean? It's a little bit intangible. This blend has eucalyptus, ginger, and peppermint. So this would be for ages 10 and above. It looks like it also has frankincense and lavender and lemon. Recommended for oil burners, diffusers, soaps, and candles. So they're recommending that you inhale this and not apply topically, which is correct. This is definitely going to be the most effective way to use a Breathe blend. Happy to see they're telling you not to consume it. But there's nothing here letting you know that this is for ages 10 and above. So that is something that you need to know. Let's click on Bright Light. Let's see what their intent is for this. So this is an energizing blend. Okay. Let me see if I read that correctly. Need a bit of a kick to help us energize. Invigorate mind and body. That's what I thought. Because cedarwood is a sedative. Patchouli is also somewhat sedative. And sandalwood is definitely sedative. Patchouli and ylang ylang are also aphrodisiacs. Grapefruit, however, orange and lime, those would be uplifting and energizing. But it's kind of like, I was going to say a 50-50 mix of sedatives and energizing essential oils. And if they are adding these to the blend in order of how they are listing them, then there's a couple of sedatives right up here that are going to be even, more overpowering than these other supposedly energizing essential oils. So I don't know that that would be very effective for energizing. And because of the energizing essential oils that it does have in it, it's probably not going to be that effective for sleep either. So let's go ahead and click on the Hush blend. I'm assuming this is like a sleep, relaxing. Okay, so this is a calming blend. So we have grapefruit, bergamot, cedarwood, marjoram, lavender, orange, petit gras, and ylang ylang. Yeah, so that could work. Yeah, because bergamot is calming / sedative. I mean, grapefruit's a little bit energizing. Cedarwood is sedative, but with the whole thing mixed together, it would probably smell really nice. It would smell really, really, really nice. So yeah, I can see how that would be good for anxiety. Yeah, not like calming sleepy, but calming anxiety. Yes, absolutely. That sounds like it would be a very good blend for that. Let's take a look at Double Happy and see what that is about. Okay, let's see, joy, happy. So we have orange, grapefruit, clary sage, bergamot, lemon, frankincense, mandarin, geranium, cinnamon bark, basil, and sandalwood. I was going good up until we hit the cinnamon bark, basil, and sandalwood. It would depend on the basil whether this is going to be the potentially carcinogenic one. Cinnamon bark's not safe for use during pregnancy. Sandalwood is sedative. But yeah, the first handful of essential oils, yeah, that sounds excellent. It probably still smells amazing, but there are a little bit of safety concerns with the ones listed at the end. Okay. Let me just take a peek and see if they have any. Yes, this is what I want right here. Recipes and tips. I'm curious to know how they are recommending to use the essential oils. Let's just take a look at these just to see. Yeah, lemongrass and citronella are very, very closely related. Soap scums, let me see. 4 tablespoons of baking soda, 4 tablespoons of sea salt. That's interesting. 5 ml of lemon oil and 2 ml each of peppermint and tea. That's a lot of essential oil. That is 100 drops right there. Lemon oil. So we have 4 tablespoons. We have 100 drops of lemon essential oil, and then approximately 80 drops total. So it's almost 200 drops. That's a lot of drops. But we are talking about mold. I still think that might be a little bit too much. I'm curious to know, though, about their recommendations for health issues. Toner, mold remover. Let's just see what this is. Essential oils for well-being. Frankincense. 1 or 2 drops onto facial blotters or a little strip of baking paper and pop into your wallet or handbag for a mobile calmness wherever you go. Okay. That's interesting. Hush blend. Splash on your bathroom, on your shower floor. I prefer, if you are going to use essential oils in your shower, to drip it on the side of the wall. That way you aren't stepping on it. And then you can still breathe it in as it's getting steamy in there. Okay. Anyways, if you have any questions, I forgot to mention that on the lives that I've been on today so far with these brand reviews. If you have any questions about anything that I've said, if you want any clarity, if there was something I was missing, like there is safety and it's somewhere else, let me know. I want to be accurate. If you have questions about any single essential oils or blends that I didn't click on in review, please let me know in the comments below so that I can go back and check out that information for you. If you come across any websites such as this one that really does not have enough safety information, feel free to grab a copy of Essential Oil Safety Files, which you can find at ueoslibrary.com. Then you don't have to worry about relying on the website itself for all the safety information, because you have that right in your hands and you can look up the safety for any essential oil or any essential oil blend just by having that guide with you for any website that you choose to go to. So I'm going to upload this to YouTube and I will be back in a few minutes for the next review.